Gentlemen, welcome. It's Anita Tadavarthy, your acupuncturist friend. I wanted to do a great segment on how you can do a simple 3-point acupressure protocol to help you bring blood flow to the genitalia. And if you can do this consistently, you will notice that there is more and more blood flow to that area, which will help you to have a firmer, longer, fuller erection. Now, a lot of times with ED, it is due to two reasons. At least this is what I've seen in the clinic, is one, stress. We're not getting enough rest and so forth, and so we don't have the resources for that erection. Second, there's a little bit of lack of blood flow to that area. It could be due to high blood pressure or hypertension. It could be to diabetes or a lot of different things. So this acupressure point is wonderful. This group of acupressure points are wonderful because it organizes the body in a very systematic and centralized way to help you to bring the most efficient blood flow to that area. And I'm going to share with you the 3 points, but before we do that, we're going to do just a quick bio and also just a quick tip as well. I've been doing acupressure for 20 years. I had a chain of clinics on the West Coast. I'm located outside of the Washington, D.C. area where I'm originally from and was raised. I also ran a free clinic outside of Hyderabad, India. I've treated 45,000 patients, writing a couple of books, taught at acupuncture schools, been a witness in court trials, and also I've treated quite a few pro athletes as well as Olympians. So I am definitely an expert in the field. Second is I'm not a primary care doctor, so it's really important to me that you get checked out by your doctor. First, I'm not there with you, so I can't do that. Second, I don't have the training, and all the tips that we give you are in addition to any recommendations of your physician, not in lieu of, but in addition to the recommendations of your doctor, so please get checked out by your doctor. Okay, we're going to talk about 3 points. First point you've seen me do time and time again. And why is this point so great? This point is so great because it not only brings blood flow to the genitalia, but it's also great for so many other things. It can help with headaches, sinusitis, toothache, hypertension, acid reflux, nausea, constipation. So this is such a great wellness point. And you've heard me say this time and time again. If the body is better balanced in other ways, then it doesn't need to pull resources away from the things that you want to do, such as having a more fuller erection. So this point, the first point, is such a strong wellness point that you're going to get benefit out of it. And if this is one of the few points that I would encourage everyone to do all the time. The only time I don't want you to do it is if you're pregnant, because it's too stimulating to the uterus. And what is this point? It's simply the following. So a couple minutes, couple times a day. I want you to pair it with 2 other points, and there's a sequence that can work really well. So what are the other 2 points? Let me share them with you. The second point is located between the big toe and the second toe, and it's right at that web. And so you can massage it similarly in this fashion. And then the third point is almost analogous to it in the back of the foot. So it's almost as if you are stimulating this part of the foot. Now, the way we pair it is so important. So we can do this first, and then we can do this on, let's say, the right or left, and then we can go back to doing this for a minute or 2, and then we can also do this on the opposite foot that we didn't do initially. And why is that circular motion important? Is because the central of that circular motion is it bringing blood flow to the genitalia. This is a version of what's called in Chinese medicine 4 gates. I've taken it a little bit differently because this is the best results that I can share with you for you to be able to do it at home. Also, this is such a lovely protocol that a husband can do for the wife, or the wife can do for the husband, or 2 partners can do for one another. You can do it a little bit before bedtime, and it's a really nice way to ease into rest. and you can also do it in the morning. The only time I don't want you to do this is, ladies, if you're pregnant, please don't do this. It's too stimulating to the uterus, and I don't want you to have any unwanted contractions. So in summary, what would you do for you to have one of the most enjoyable erections and fuller erections is if you can do this protocol couple minutes, couple times a day. You'll see results within a couple weeks, and you'll be in a good place within a couple of months. This is what patients report back to me at the clinic. So you're going to do this for a couple minutes, then you're going to pair it with one side of the foot, just similar front and back of the foot, in this for a couple minutes, and then do this again for a couple of minutes, and do the opposite foot in the same fashion for a couple of minutes, and do that couple minutes, couple times a day if you can. At the very least, do it at nighttime. You'll see results within 2 weeks, and you'll be in a good place in 3 months. Of course, get checked out by your doctor, but where I've seen this is the strongest way for the blood to move through the body in a circular motion and to bring that blood flow to the genitalia. As you're training blood flow to that genitalia, when you are enjoying that erection, you will have that training and that therapy where it will come more naturally for you to be along your way. Keep this in mind. I wish you all the best from your acupuncturist friend, Anita Tadavarthy.